How's everyone going? Welcome back to this unboxing extras video. This is episode number 3, and as you can tell, the intro is being done a little bit different. For all the HO models from here on out will be done like this. We're going to start off, this is everything we're going to be taking a look at today. So, let's roll on the intro. In today's video we are taking a look at 2 packages that arrived. First package is 2 Auscision models and the second package is 2 packs of on-tracks Louvre vans. Initially there was supposed to be a third package being opened, but due to length and the fact that one of them hasn't arrived yet, and this has been filmed almost a year later, 2 years later, we can't really wait for it anymore. So, time to head back in time. And unfortunately I have to put the box in like this. So, it's Auscision, it's from Auscision, as you can see by the logo. I just suddenly realised that I've got I forgot to cover up my details on the top. So that's always a fun problem. But yeah, so it was purchased as part of their, I don't know, their sales weekend. They were trying to clear out the warehouse because they got 3 containers worth of stuff coming in. So, let's get into it and let's have a look at what, well, you already know what I've acquired. I'm just going to cover up that address first, so time for a jump cut. Alright, address all covered up. Funnily enough, it's a warranty thing for GoPro accessories. So, anyways, let's get into it. It's very nice that they're using a box this time. I have complained in the past when they used paper bags, especially when it was a locomotive that came. I'm pretty sure it was the last time I ordered an L as well. It came in a bloody paper bag, and it's like, okay. Not that, honestly, it's done much better. It sounds like it's rattling inside the box. So, there we go. Yeah, no, because I put it in triangle form. Alright, that might answer why it's shifting around a bit. But yeah, so there we go. We've got our L, another L. It's obviously in V line. Oh goodness, I didn't even realise it was in the frame or not. But yeah, so it's another L. We'll have a look at we'll obviously open up this one on camera and run it because the main channel does have its own unboxing. Funnily enough, hasn't been uploaded at the time of recording, so that's 1150, which is on the main channel, and so we'll have a look at 1160. So slightly different in the livery. So so this does mean that we can eventually do a full unboxing of the model. Sorry, not unboxing, review at some point in the future, which is really nice. I'm hoping they sent me an invoice because they didn't send me one on mine either, so it's kind of worrying, to be honest. Underneath that, and as you can see there, we've got some of the new VLXs which they brought, just ran recently. Honestly, the price is a little bit steep. I know the market's pretty much gone up. They're $300 for a pack of 4 now, so the sales came at a pretty nice time. I already had a few on order. In fact, the rest of this video will probably be what's the stuff from on track. So that's just talking into the future. And there are also more of these. So I had already pre-ordered stuff from on track, and some decisions. Oh yeah, here we go. We got some more of these coming. I was like, I've already pre-ordered them, don't really need them. But yeah, so they've given us some more of these. They seem to do this, always do this now. This is the second set of them I've gotten now, which is even funnier. Pre-order forms. Yeah, I know what they say about using these, but it's 2023. But, oh well. Honestly, because their system works exactly the same, with their ordering system works exactly the same as how their pre-order system works. Basically, it's you order a model, they have to accept it on their end, order on the website. It basically sort of sends them an email. You have to accept it on their end, and then it kind of just arrive, and then it's charges you, and then they post it and send it out. They didn't send me an invoice. Whoop-de-dee. So I don't have an invoice for this package. That's always great. I have got an order number at least, but yeah. All right. So let's get into the locomotive, and then we'll get into firstly clear everything away. Get into the locomotive, and then get into the wagons. This section's been a lot longer than I wanted. Alrighty, let's have a look. We will, I don't know if I'll have my close-ups or whatever of the engine, but we may do or we may not. We'll see. Let's see if I manage to throw them in. So, picking up the bag. It's nice that it gave us the bag, honestly. So, once again, it's number 1160. This is product number, whatever that is, L10. So, second one, so I already kind of know what to expect with these models already. They are quite nice models. They're just, unfortunately, they're in such a restricted area that it's not really one. It's honestly, they're struggling. It seems like they're not easy to sell purely because the L's only ever operated for so many years and only on basically one or two lines, anywhere which has had electrics basically in Melbourne, and the Traralgon line. So actually I'll talk about that after. So weird way to have this. So you got your regular instruction manuals, nothing special about that. The full size one is obviously going to be in the you can have a proper look at it on the unboxing, on the proper unboxing video, or any other Auscision unboxing videos honestly, and you explode diagram, which is nice. So always good, always handy. I have had to use them before, so it's very nice to have. Here we go. So I like the little warning because to do with the pantographs, making sure the pantographs are locked down before taking it in. You don't want the pantograph to ping open and then break when you take things in and out. So read the instructions before removing from packaging. They're pretty much all the same instructions, mostly you can. So here we go. There we are. There's our second L-class locomotive. Looks really snazzy. Honestly, I do quite. The L's are interesting locomotives. I've been in the. Had a look in the cab. One of them is like, you think the Bulldogs are bad when it comes to visibility. These are worse. So, but they're an interesting era of our locomotives. So I might get some close-ups while I talk now. So the issue with the L's especially is in V-Line. V-Line took over operations of the Victorian Railways in 1983, and the L's were retired from service in 1997. 1987. So they only had a short stint with V-Line, which means not all of them managed to get into V-Line, and not many of them really ran in V-Line era. So a lot of people who do the electrics era are usually merging it with the steam and early diesel era as well, when they were all in VR blue and gold. So it's kind of an odd thing. Also, because these models are slightly incorrect, main one being you got two regular double pan pantographs. They would originally have a single pan on one side, which is also known as a high-speed pantograph. They primarily used for express runs. So anyways, let's get off to the side. Hopefully there's enough close-up shots in doing that time I was talking. But let's get to the next thing off the side. I just sound like I dropped it there, and yeah, basically I did. So once again, these are one of the newer boxes. Dude, they're not bad. Honestly, the single ones are actually kind of a lot nicer, but a bit expensive. So love that little warning. Yeah. That's an interesting warning there, talking about it being years of enjoyment. Sometimes, as you can see by the massive load of stuff in the back, not always the case. So it's very on and off with the industry, unfortunately, especially in our market. Luckily, most of the stuff in the background isn't mine. Two of them are. Obviously, so you can totally tell which two they are. The C38 is actually not in for anything. It's just in to get cleaned up after the Christmas train, and I just haven't had time to bring it back to regular, basically, because I don't really use it. It doesn't have carriages, so Auscision don't make any carriages for them, so the B's on DCC, so it just doesn't sit with everything else at the moment. So yes, the B's currently being going on and off DCC because I do some DCC stuff at the club now, but eventually that won't be the case. What's it called? I've got another model on the way which is supposed to be for a DCC, and that will basically relegate the use of the B running on DCC so often anyway. So it's probably still going off and on over. Once again, another warning, which is nice. Always need to lose warnings. Some people are careless, unfortunately, and I'm one of them. So there we go. We got 4 wagons. This is, oh sorry, I didn't put the code numbers on the front. This is your VLCX Louvre vans. These is pack VL23. VLV23. So I don't have any of their VLX vans yet, so it's good to expand onto these. These are the new, what's it called, the higher numbered ones. The other pack, which is 22, I think it is, has the lower numbered ones. That door's missing. Okay, so that's the thing. Despite being in the correct box and everything, let's get them out. Get them out one by one as usual. So I'll just remove the plastic. Some people will take it out with the plastic, but I don't really see much the point. So the Louvre vans will actually have a look while on the layout. You'll run these on their own, but we'll have the Louvre vans in the back. The other ones in the background, so the VBEXs, which are also from Auscision. So main way you can really tell that the Louvre vans because of the silver roofs. You've also got more sections on the side. So they were for a different purpose, basically. So let's just get these out nice and quickly and swiftly, because they're obviously, these are nice. Got a nice weight to them though. They won't jump around nearly as much as the on track ones. So the BBs I already have. I don't know what their louvers are like, so we'll find out. The doors are nice and loose as well, so it's they're not tight, which is kind of nice. As you can see, yes, they do give us extra doors, and we'll have a look at a small pack of those in a minute. So we can see that the door has just fallen onto the inside, so just get that out. Shouldn't be too, as I say, it shouldn't be too hard to put this back, just as long as it's orientated the right way. Oh no, you know why? It's fallen off. Yeah, the section on the bottom has fallen off. So isn't that fun? Is it broken off? It's actually broken off. This is something I would say that a warranty could probably fix, but I also can't be bothered because this has to go all the way back to New South Wales. So it's nothing that's too heavy of a fix to do, unless there's a running issue, of course. So it's this little piece is fallen off, which is always brilliant. It sits underneath it, so it allows the railing for the door. Don't know how this breaks off. It's not supposed to break off, but it's broken off nonetheless. So there you go. This is why I love doing these unboxing videos. Always something interesting to talk about. And yeah, so these extra doors are sticky tape to it actually. Basically just spare doors. Spare doors and different type of doors as well. But yeah, so they give you spare doors just in case one breaks or something. They're also slightly different types. Like these ones have the section like louver sections on the doors as well. So it's pretty cool. It's I don't really mind to swap them around. I don't put the effort into it, unfortunately, but maybe one day after I actually know what I'm doing, I might do that. Of course, if I'm not having to deal with fixing so many models first or upon arrival. So it's the amount of detail parts that just falls off because the boxes just for some reason can't handle it. Who would have thought something like this can't handle it though. It's they're not, as I say, they're not heavy wagons, so you wouldn't think that the boxes would get damaged or would damage it in transit, but well, it's been damaged in transit, so there we go. That's our loading for today. Let's head over to the layout and give them more run, shall we? We may even get the L on the front of it after it finishes running in, because obviously we run everything in first before hauling, before running it with a load. So off to the layout. Alright, I know this is an unboxing extra video, and usually we don't do a talking section after unboxing the model, and we just get the models to run. But this is part of an unboxing feature that we really need to kind of speak about because it's the first experience sort of operation. I've currently got a VLCX currently parked up next in front of the VLCXs. It's an interesting little issue with this particular configuration when it comes to most other models is what's it called? The L classes have a slightly lower cow catcher compared to most other models. So as you can see there, the so not only that it's lower, it sticks out. So it means that it's the wiggle room for anything that's next to it becomes a bit shorter. Primarily in terms of the little uncoupling pins that are fitted to the models. So I'm just going to quickly just try to stop them from running away because unfortunately I am doing this one-handed. If I put this here, this is the can't remember what they call it, the coupler height tool thing for KD. You can see that the trip pin is quite honestly nice because you want your trip pin over that the bar, this little bar at the bottom. However, you can tell that the bar that just by looking at it slightly underneath, you can see that it does sit a lot higher. This does mean that in operation behind the L especially, it does collide when it goes around a corner. It gets jammed up on the underside with this thing, causing it to, well, because the wagon's lighter, derail, which is kind of amusing. Never had this problem before. The VLCX doesn't have this problem. Would have noticed this problem prior to this if because the other L's never had this problem, and it's pulled nearly everything on my fleet already. So that's kind of an amusing thing. So that's just something to watch out for. It's a pretty easy fix. So what's it called? With one of the uncoupling, not uncoupling, the trip pin benders that they have. It's pretty simple to bend that back to a little bit lower, just a slight percentage lower. But no, it's just amusing. Of course, I'm not sure if you can do it with the normal pair of pliers. It's a bit hard to do it with normal pliers, honestly. But yeah, no. So that's just a thing to keep in mind. A bit of an interesting life of these VLCXs then. One's arrived broken and another one's arrived with a coupler, which is slightly at least we can give them we can give them the fact that the couplers are exactly at the standard, just the trip pins up. I've noticed that it's what's it called, most of them are regular height, which is nice. I think one of them is slightly high as well on one of them. I think it's that far one. So, yeah. Keep in mind that your coupler height. If you're wondering why your things are derailing on corners, there might be because your trip pin might be getting stuck underneath your pilots. Don't think that honestly could have ever happened, but especially the fact that I was originally looking to head over to surgeons instead of using KD, so really don't like the trip pins and stuff. It's kind of annoying, honestly, but there you go. Let's get back to running the train. I might actually swap the wagons around so that we don't have to have the VLCX in front. Alright, so this should be the final section of this unboxing extras video. Well, it's supposed to be something else actually for this unboxing extra, but well, that hasn't arrived yet, so this will take its place. Which makes the titling a bit easier, as you've probably seen in the title. Anyways, let's get into it. Obviously just arrived today, and what's it called? It's, as everyone knows, it's the recent rerun, so it's really quite a recent thing. Yeah, I just cut towards myself then, but oh well. Not supposed to do that at all. Slice straight down the center. Should do it nicely. Didn't do it nicely. There we are. Not again. Right, I'll be back. Right, apologies about that. Had to quickly do a jump cut because, well, they had a thing on the inside and had the address stuff. So, anyways, you already knows what it is. It's two Louvre packs. So we've got some more VLCXs. So literally in the last section we would have saw the Auscision ones that just got reran. Here the on-track ones. I actually had these on order before those even arrived, and those were on sale, so I jumped on those as well. So I already paid for these previously. So this is VLCX 05 with the higher numbered variant compared to the other pack. So it's you can probably see them now. It's not what for me to say. So this will hopefully conclude the amount of wagons I will need to get for now. And then we've got a pack of VLCXs, so the larger ones, which is nice because I actually do want some good nice ones. Sorry, Powerline. That one's a bit basic, and honestly, this also allows us to, in the future, I'm pretty sure that would have come out after, not before. At least I'll see. And this is VLX EX11, by the way. That should mean that video I am doing. If it's already been done, then it's already been done. If it hasn't, then it's coming soon. It will be a comparison between all the the three box vans. Basically, what's it called? Between the Louvre vans. So, what's it called? These two on-track packs, the Auscision pack and the two Powerline ones I have. So it's not that we're not doing box vans-ish. I'm not planning to anyways because only two companies do them. But we'll be covering the Louvre vans. So let's get into and let's have a quick look inside them, shall we? I don't think there's anything holding these boxes together. I have, as you know, I have already got some of the older box vans. They are the BBs, which would form the VLX wagons, or the VBBXs or VBBYs. Those were primarily just box vans. They weren't louvered or anything. So they were general purpose vans basically, or single purpose, because a lot of them were used for single purpose, whereas these were really proper multi-purpose. So anyways, that's as I say, so they are the three that we get nicely in V-line. I'm finally getting a whole lot of V-line stuff, so no longer having VR running in my stock. As I can have VR, there's nothing wrong with it. It's just V-line is the more correct error for me. So there we go. That's not too bad. Got proper metal KD couplers as well fitted. Nice. They're number 5s. They look like. Oh well. I do prefer this slimline stuff, but I guess for more common use, it's better for the larger ones. These ones also have the doors that open, or at least they should, but these are pretty well jammed up for some reason, maybe because they're new. But they do, which means basically the whole fleet except the Powerline ones have opening doors. So that's yeah. So we'll, as I say, in the future we will have a comparison between all of them, because we may as well have a look at them. There's no reason why we can't. And of course we'll talk about their current pricing and stuff, because that's always a practical matter on all this. Unlike other industries, the model railway industry, especially if you're buying brand new, the prices are pretty well matched. They're not each retailer pretty much sells it at retail price. So there's your second one, number 222p. I think the colours are slightly different between these and the Auscision ones, but again, we'll have a look. We'll do the comparison later on. We'll just run all 6 of them as one train. I'm not going to do separate packs or anything. Number 306. So there we go. It's just actually got quite a lot of nice details. Obviously, I have to talk about the details now. I can't talk about it later because that's just running. A little bit of undercarriage detail, nothing too fancy, but it's fine for what you wouldn't usually see. But yeah, not too bad. So they all use the flat style doors, I think. Oh no, they don't. This is the louvered door and this is the flat doors. So one uses the flat doors and the other 2 uses the louvered doors. So those are our VLCXs. So they're all XVR as well. So you not sure what their original VR coding was. As I say, they originally the other ones had BBs, but those are a completely different type. So yeah, so let's get into the VLXs. This is pack number 11. This has actually already been sold out on pre-order, prior to pre-order, sorry. So kind of nice I'm getting a pre-order, a sold out pack. Something I probably should check. I'm pretty sure there's nothing in these. Yeah, they're just pretty basic packaging, nothing else, nothing too much inside it, which is fair enough. They're just wagons after all. As long as they get here safely, that's all that really matters. So here we go. Nice. Oh my goodness, they're tight. So there's our VLEX number 805F. So once again, they do have sliding doors. So a little bit nice. You got very nice paintwork on it. V-line, obviously, being what I've ordered. And once again, you've got your KD number 5 couplers fitted. You got your handbrake on this end as well, and a bit of pretty much the same equivalent undercarriage detailing to the actually this one has a few more extra piping, but yeah, no, it doesn't. As equivalent undercarriage detail to the smaller wagon. Sorry if I'm not coming to the center. The camera is off to the side a bit. The thing is you've got your metal screws. I feel like this might be a production thing. They may have ran out of the regular screws. But I hope they're not self-tapping screws. KD does give you, if you were to buy their screw packs, they do give you couplers which aren't self-tapping. I'm not sure about that. I don't change these couplers because they are number 5s. They're fine. I'm fine with using 5s on wagons. I just don't really like them. I prefer them, especially on engines. I put the bit of small ones. It just doesn't look right. So this is number 831Q. Once again, pretty much the same. Has a different style door though, and the flat sided doors as per this one here. Number 832C. So there we go. We've got all. This is the only regular V-line pack, so like multi-purpose V-line. The rest of them are either for paper traffic or for something else. So there we go. That's all 6 of our wagons. That conclusively will add. That will have mean my train is about 19 wagons long now, including the BBXs, not the BBXs, the BBs, also known as BLXs. The two sets of BLXs I have on that train, and that doesn't include the little BP wagons, I think they call them, or whatever they were. But yeah, so I think that's a pretty nice length, especially for a single engine. Of course, I'll probably run double engines on them, but anyways, let's jump into the layout. They definitely don't look too bad at all. And let's see how they run. You get your close-ups on the run shots, and obviously, as I say, we'll probably do a comprehensive comparison / review on all of them at a later date, which will be comparing both Auscisions, on tracks, and power lines, Louvre vans. So be sure to stay tuned for that. Catch you all at the layout. And obviously, there's probably not going to be an intro either, so this is probably the last talking part. So thank you all.